friends, in this video we are going to see about keyboard of the computer. Keyboard is the main input component of a computer. It contains various kinds of keys. Number 1, character keys. Character keys such as alphabets from A to Z in the form of both uppercase and lowercase. Numbers from 0 to 9. Along with numbers, we also have various special characters such as open bracket, close bracket, asterisk and etc. Number 2, function keys. We are having 12 function keys from F1 to F12 to do various functional operations. For example, F1 is used to display the help screen. F2 is used to highlight the file. F5 is for refresh the screen and etc. Number 3, modifier keys. Modifier keys are Alt, Shift, Control. These keys can work with some other keys. For example, Ctrl plus S for saving the content of the document and Ctrl plus C for copying the content of the document. Escape key. Escape key is used to cancel the current interrupt process running on the system. 4. System keys. System keys such as window key, which is used to go to the starting menu. Print screen is used to print the current working page of the screen. Pass key is used to temporarily halt the current working operation. Number 5. Editing keys. These keys are used to edit the document. For example, backspace is used to move towards backward from current position of the document. Enter key is used to enter a new line. Insert key is used to insert the data in the desired position of the document. Delete key is used to delete the selected information from the document. Space bar is used to leave a single space. Tab is used to leave a single tab space. Number 6, navigation keys. Navigation keys are used to move around the document or web page. For example, up arrow, down arrow, left arrow, right arrow. These keys are used to move the cursor from one position to another. Home key is used to return the cursor to the beginning of the line. Page down is used to move the cursor to the bottom of the page from the current position. Page up is used to move the cursor to the top of the page from the current position. Number 7. Lock keys. Caps lock. By pressing caps lock, we can work with capital letters. Numlock. Numlock allows the user to type numbers. These are all various keys available in the keyboard.
These input devices are used to feed data into the computer. First, let's see about keyboard. Keyboard is the most common input device. In this keyboard contains various types of keys such as character keys. Character keys means alphabets from A to Z, numbers from 0 to 9 and special characters. These three types of keys combined called it as character keys. Then we are having 12 function keys from F1 to F12 to do various functional operations. Next we are having modifier keys such as Shift, Control and Alt. These keys can work with some other keys only. For example, Control plus C means copy the content, then Control plus C means save the content, etc. like that. Then we are having various system keys like Windows key, then print screen. Print screen is used to print the current screen. Then we are having editing keys such as backspace is used to move towards back from the current position. Then enter keys, enter the new line. Then delete key, delete the selected information. Then insert keys. These keys used to edit the documents. Then we are having some navigation keys such as up arrow, down arrow, left arrow, right arrow. These keys used to move around the document or web pages. Then page up, page 2, these are also called it as navigation keys. This page up is used to move to the top of the page from current position. Then move down is used to move to the bottom of the page from the current position. Then we are having lock keys. Lock keys such as num lock and caps lock. Caps lock, by pressing this caps lock we can work with the alphabets. These are important keys used in this keyboard. Next, another one is mouse. Mouse is a pointing device used to control the movement of the cursor on the display. This mouse invented by Douglas Engelbart in 1960. This is the image of that person. This mouse contains various actions like move, click, double click, right click, drag and drop, etc. Here by using this mouse we can select icons, menus, command buttons and some other activations also. For example, here in this document, here these are all called it as menus. By using mouse we can select any one of the menus. By selecting menus we can select sub menus, etc. like that. These are all called as select sub menus. So next, by drag and drop we can move the image from one position to another position. This is dragging and dropping the image to some another position. Next we can work with some command buttons also. For example, here these are all command buttons. So these are all command buttons. When you click this command you can minimize the screen. Next, maximize the screen. Next, if you click this button, obviously this will be closed. So these various actions also you can do with this mouse. Next we can see most commonly used mouse. Here given 3 different types of mouse. First we can see about mechanical mouse. This mechanical mouse invented by Telefunken in 1968 a German company. This mechanical mouse contains a small ball. The small ball kept inside the mouse. This mouse ball touches with a pad. So when the mouse is moved, the ball rolls. The movement of the ball is converted into signals and sent to the computer. So that is the important functionality of this mechanical ball. So next, the second one is optical mouse. This optical mouse invented by Richard in 1988. This optical mouse and laser mouse works based on motion and its acceleration of the pointer. That is important. In this optical mouse uses optical light instead of balls. Here there is no ball. Here we are having only 3 buttons. Left button, right button and middle button. So instead of balls here given some light only. It uses light, optical light. So this optical mouse has 3 different buttons. But the main disadvantage of optical mouse is it is less sensitive. Here we must need some smooth surface area to move the mouse. Then only this optical mouse will be worked. So this optical mouse will not work in hot surface area. Next, laser mouse. Here, instead of optical light, here we are using laser light. So this laser light is high sensitive and it work in any hot surface also. That is important advantage of laser mouse. Nowadays we are using laser mouse only. Laser mouse is highly sensitive and able to work on any hot surface. That is important. Next we can see the third input device, scanner. Actually, scanner device works like a today's Xerox machine. The scanners are used to enter the information directly into the computer's memory. So it can take any written information format including photographs into digital format. This information we can manipulate in future by using Microsoft Word processor. That is also main concept in this scanner. The scanned document can be manipulated by using Microsoft Word processor. Next, another one is fingerprint scanner. Actually, fingerprint scanner is very important concept in biometric technology. Biometric technology is used to identify the particular person based on some unique feature. Here, fingerprint recognition. Actually, fingerprint recognition is the first application of biometric technology. So this fingerprint scanner is a fingerprint recognition machine device used in computer security by using the concept of fingerprint recognition concept. So here mainly used for security purpose than this today's password. Okay, this fingerprint, that is a more security instead of using today's password. This is a device for fingerprint scanner. That is first biometric technology application is fingerprint recognition only. Next, another one is trackball. Trackball just looks like a mouse only. Its construction also just like a mouse only. Here we are having some ball. So this balls only will be spinned or rotated. Okay, the user has to spin only the ball. No need to move the device. So the trackball is similar to the upside down design of a mouse. The user moves the ball directly while the device itself remains stationary. No need to move the device. The user spins the ball in various directions to navigate the screen movement. Example, the children today is used for gaming purpose. So this trackball mainly used in gaming purpose. Next, another one is retinal scanner. This is another important application of biometric technique. Already we have seen fingerprint concept, that is the first application of biometric technique. This next retinal scanner, another application. So this is also used to identify the particular person based on person's retinal blood vessels. That is important concept. Another biometric technique. This is. Next, light pen. This is example image for light pen. It is simply looks like a pen, so it is called it as light pen. It is connected in the monitor. When you see the tip of the light pen contains a light sensitive element. This light sensitive element detects the lights from the screen to identify the location of a pen on the screen. So the main advantage is we can directly draw it into the screen. By using this pen directly we can draw into the screen. That is main advantage. Next is disadvantage. It is very hard to use, but it is not very accurate also. These are disadvantage. Light pen is a pointing device shaped like a pen and is connected to the monitor. The tip of the light pen contains light sensitive element which detects the light from the screen to identify the location of the pen on the screen. Light pens have the advantage of drawing directly on the screen. Directly we can draw into the screen. Next, it is very difficult to use. Next, also not accurate. Next, optical character reader. This is another important device, input device. It is a device which detects characters printed or written on the paper with the OCR. OCR means optical character reader. User can scan a web page from a book. Just like a scanner only, this computer will recognize the characters in the page as a letters and punctuation marks and stores. This scanned document can be edited in future using the word processor information. So this document can be edited in the application of word processor. Next, another one is barcode or QR code reader. Here this is the image for barcode, this is the image for QR code. Barcode is a one dimensional image, this is 2D image. This barcode is just like a different lines of different thickness lines. Here this is different types of characters with blank spaces, white spaces. So barcode is a pattern printed in lines of different thickness. The barcode reader scans the information on the barcodes and transmit to the computer for further processing. So you can see nowadays in the mobile also a QR code or quick reader, that is. The QR code is a two-dimensional barcode which can be read by the camera and processed to interpret the image. Next one is voice input system. Today we are using microphone as a voice input device system. Here we are sending the voice data to the input to the computer. Next, digital camera is the image for digital camera. Digital camera can capture the images or videos directly in the form of digital. So here important thing, here we are having CCD electronic chip. CCD means charge coupled device, electronic chip is available. So when the light falls on the chip, falls on the CCD electronic chip through the lens, this light converts into a digital format. That is important. Converts the light rays into the digital format. That is the functionality of digital camera. Next, another one is touch screen. Actually, touch screen is a display device. That screen will allow the user to interact by using their fingers. So here they are interacting by using their fingers. So these are all various display devices. In this display device, user can interact by using their fingers. So nowadays we can see different types of variety of touch screens available, like computers, laptop, monitors, smartphone, tablets, etc. Next, last one is keyer. This is very important input device in today's technology. This is an image for keyer. This is just not a keyboard actually. Here there is no board also. Here this is just like a cloth. Here we can wear in the hand. So in this keyer we are having various keys in the form of clustering. Clustering means grouping of keys available here. By pressing these keys we can give the signals by hand. Okay. Here is a device for signaling by hand by way of pressing one or more switches. So modern keyer have large number of switches but not as many as today's keyboard size. Typically this number between 4 to 50 keys are available here, 50 keys. A keyer different from a keyboard which is not there is no board but the keys are arranged in a cluster. Here keys are arranged in cluster format based on typing of information. Okay, this is the image for keyer. This is the main important input device in today's technology.